The Asics Hyper Sprint 8 and the Asics Hyper MD 8 are great beginning shoes. Let's get into it. Welcome back to VS Athletics. In today's video, we're going to go over the Asics Hyper Sprint 8 and the Asics Hyper MD 8. Basically two shoes from Asics built on the same platform, but for different events. And we'll start off things with the Asics Hyper Sprint 8. This is a 5-pin, 3/4 sprint plate with a sprint heel, so minimal cushioning on the heel. And this is for your sprints, 60 meters up to 400 meters, and the hurdles. You have a seamless upper throughout with cushion on the inside for comfort, and you have overlays for structure, and this comes in at a whopping 5.2 ounces. I've seen it online registered for 4.9 ounces. We weighed this on our scale, came out to 5.2 ounces for a men's size 9. We have it in this hyper red and white color, and then we also have it in the black, silver, and red color. So two options. You can be found at vsathletics.com. And now we move on to the Asics Hyper MD. And this is your multi-event shoe, ranging from 400 meters all the way up to 3K. Probably the max range, in my opinion, would be the mile on this, and you could probably do some of the jumps in this. So if you're a long jumper or pole vaulter, you could get away with this because it still has that 3/4 spike plate, 5-pin, same spike plate as the Hyper Sprint. And this is built on that same platform, so same spike plate, but this one has a heel for all the distance runners and any jumpers who are affected by any heel cushioning. Then the upper is also seamless, but a different design. It is a seamless breathable mesh. So lightweight breathable mesh upper for comfort, and you have overlays for structure and support. Same internals as the Hyper Sprint, so almost two identical shoes, but slight design differences make it suitable for different events. So this comes in the white, black, and red, and also similar to the Sprint, that black, silver, and red. And this also comes in at 5.2 ounces, which is interesting because you'd figured with the addition of the heel, you'd have added weight, but I think they reduce a ton of weight in the upper with the breathable mesh. So you have this kind of synthetic material for the Hyper Sprint, but on here you have a lightweight, thin, breathable mesh you can actually see through. So even though you're adding weight in the heel, you're reducing weight in the upper. So both of these come in at 5.2 ounces for men's size 9. And all of these can be found at vsathletics.com. And if you have any questions or comments on these or any of the shoes you see videos in, drop a comment in the comment section or drop us a line at 800-676-7463, and we'll try to answer any questions as best as we can. So if you're kind of comparing these to other shoes across the line, these would be similar to the Hyper Sprint would be similar to the Rival S, and the Hyper MD would be similar to the Rival Multi for Nike. So comparable shoes, and remember we always say it's the foot that goes on the shoe, not the shoe that goes on the foot that makes you fast. So these are great options for beginning athletes in the sprints and beginning athletes in the middle distances and some of the field events, especially the jumps and the pole vault. So you can all try these on at our store at 1450 West 228th Street. That is Torrance, California, 90501. And once again, thank you very much. Have a nice day.